Hi guys, welcome to my video. In this video I will give a brief information about the Unity game and how to I build it, and I will show to you the Unity, and after that the script codes, and finally I will show to you the gameplay. And let's get started with the Unity. As you see in the hierarchy place, there is a lot of objects, and let's get into this. Firstly, I will choose the mosquito and assets, and firstly I choose this design. I found this design in the website and I like it. There's a lot of place to find it, like these characters for the game or anything else, and I choose the mosquito and I create this animation with the mosquito, and after that I choose the background craft and the enemy. Also I use the line render. I will come into this after that. Let's go with the mosquito. Yes, and mosquito is a sprite render and animator. We are using this, and I added rigid body, and body type I am using the dynamic type, and I added mass in here. Actually it has to be 1, and I use the gravity scale 0, and also when I collapse this I use the plugin collider 2D and 2D because I made a 2D game, and because of the plugin the mosquito hasn't have any appropriate shape like as box and triangular, and the polygon is most effective collider for this reason. And I use the script code for the mosquito. I will get into the later, and I use the line render. I use the line render because when they pull this mosquito I want to show which direction is gonna be gone. And when I came the enemies, I also using the rigid body for these enemies because they are the objects, and they also have a polygon collider also, like this. There's the polygon collider, and also I'm using the script code for these enemies, and I have a box collider, and as you when the collides here is like has become collides is not falling down the background in the infinity because of this box collider in the background. And there is a craft also, they have a box collider and rigid body. Yes, is like that. I will go into with the scripts code. First is mosquito. I use the C# languages because Unity works with the C#, and I added the Unity engines and the scenes management in the Unity engine. I prompt here the initial position with the type vector 3, and I check the bird was launched in the bool type, and there I use the power launch here and the 500, and in this power I will mention in the below, but we add is become the force when we direct the mosquito. Actually I want to mention about this controller. For example, when the mouse down, when we push the button is birds mosquito become red. I will show to you in the gameplay. And when we leave the mouse, it's become normal color. It's the get component. We are reaching this specs in the Unity tools. The C# and the Unity is works integrated, and we are finding new position with the mouse, and we are edit first with the initial position and the launch power. We are defining new position with the mouse, and we are dragging, and it's become the force. And when we leave the mouse, is going to become 1, and first bird was launched become true, and line is become unseen because I will choose this false. And there is also when we mouse drag, is the mosquito finds new position. When I came the enemy CS, actually is the very short script code in here. We edit the collision from the lazy mosquito, and we saying in here generally, if the birds cross and collides the enemies, is the objects in here destroy himself. And also we have a level controller, and he checks the level. If we kill all enemies, he's going into new level, and is written in the terminal, you killed all enemies, and we are going to next level. We are holding this information in here, all the level controller. Yes, I will gonna show to you gameplay. Yes, for example, when I push the mouse, it turns red, and I will choose the new initial position with I mentioned in the script code, and I will edit this position with the launch power. When I release this mosquito, all these enemies died because the mosquito collides all the enemies. And again, I am choosing new initial position, and I will release, and mosquito just hits the one enemy, and we didn't pass the new level. It's going through is like that. And thank you for all listening me.